All right, so it just hit 1 p.m. on January 30th, and it is a brand new video. Yes, 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 yes. So I wasn't able to edit the video last night until like as soon as I got home, like about around an hour ago. So like within the past hour, I was able to put together the video for Sunday, which is about half an hour. Normally a lot of my videos are at least half an hour or longer, but there's some cases where it's like I've had there's like the third video where it's like that's just under half an hour, which is not too bad. But at least you guys get to see some content like a vlog here and there, and I try to make sure to do like two vlogs a week, so then at least you guys don't have to like see something that's super long. But if you guys are interested in like me doing like long form content, only seeing me put together like one video a week instead of two videos that are gonna be like between 26 and like 40 minutes, let me know. Like let me know in like this video or in any previous video. If it works easier for you, that hey, I'll do that. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, now that I have that video kind of like edited, um I have like a whole weekend where I either have to get through a lot of reading and a lot of homework done, and then I also have to essentially get stuff prepped for a pop up that initially was supposed to happen like about 2 weeks ago, but because of the snowstorm that happened on the 17th of January, it got pushed to February 1st. So I also have to get that stuff prepped for that. Um, so I'm gonna get through the homework first, which I have to do a lot of reading for just about every class. I have to copy down some PowerPoint slides for my speech fundamentals of speech class. I have to get conversation one of unit 8 for my intermediate Korean 1 class to get done, as well as study for next week's pop quiz for um conversation 2, or the second half of unit 8. There's like a lot, like essentially a lot of reading and a lot of what you call it, stuff that needs to get put together. um Essentially, just to kind of keep up with everything. So I might not be able to sleep well. I might end up taking a little bit of a nap though, because I am technically kind of tired. I would have to see. I would have to eat first before I decide on taking a nap. But yeah. Luckily, today I only had like one class, and that was pretty early, from I think like 10 to 11:30, and by the time I got home, it was almost 12. And yeah, seeing myself kind of get stuff done like this, where it's like Fridays are like my most, or Thursdays and Fridays are like some of my most chill days. Um, Other than like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I'm like the latest I'll be on campus is like almost 9 o'clock at night, because one of them I have is like part of my anatomy class. No, not anatomy, astronomy classes, where it's like the latest I'll be there is 8:40, and like the other 2 days is like either I'm gonna be here either until like a little past 8, or at like close to 7 o'clock at night. So luckily Thursdays and Fridays, I don't the latest I'll probably stay here is like either like 1:30, or like 1:30 or 2, or like around 11:30. So luckily I don't have to be on campus for too long. So yeah. I'm gonna go eat, um and see how I feel afterwards, because I'm technically a little tired, a little sleep deprived, because I didn't sleep well the past couple weeks, and only been able to sleep a lot during during the weekend, and I don't want to do that because I have a lot of stuff that I need to take care of this weekend, along with a pop-up. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an update hopefully soon. Okay, so I didn't film anything since yesterday. I have some blueberries here. Um, Not because I didn't want to. It's just there's a lot of stuff that I just needed to cover, and like I did. Then I did a live stream, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to bed. I knocked out I think like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember exactly when, but like I know it was around that time. And I woke up like 10:30 this morning, and I think last night's sleep was like maybe once, and mind you, it's like about a quarter past 1 in the afternoon now. I think last night was the first night that I've actually slept anything over 7 hours. I think. But yeah, I went through, I think, taking notes of throughout chapter 4, and then started chapter 5 for my speech class, like getting all the notes done. And I have been doing my best to kind of work through everything, but because of everything that's kind of going on, like where I also have a pop up tomorrow, it's I've been switching between getting stuff done with school and then trying to make stuff for my business. You know, it's really hard to explain it. It's like one of those things where it's like so much is going on, and it's like there's not enough time in the day to like get through it all. But at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying. I do have like one thing that I have to do after I finish at least chapter 5, right, for my fundamentals of speech class, which is I do have to like vacuum the floor because I haven't vacuumed it in a hot minute, and it's like I think like since about a week ago. Um, so now I'm just sitting here working on the huge to-do list that I have, along with getting myself prepared, getting stuff prepared for um, the pop-up that's coming out tomorrow officially. So I'm gonna get everything situated. I'll keep you posted. Alright, so it's a little past 6 in the evening now, and I did get some notes in. I was also relaxing a lot too. I did get some note taking in for chapter 5, but of fundamentals of speech, but because I also wanted to kind of relax from focusing on homework as much, because I don't want to like do so much homework and then like even through the weekend when I'm planning more so to kind of like de-stress away from school and then get into like my business. So right now I am actually working through making some teddy bears. Yeah, even though I have listed on my website, I didn't sew them together, and it like I just kept forgetting, and that's my bad, and that is my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do like a live stream to showcase what I'm doing, essentially prepping for a pop-up, and in case anybody else wanted to purchase anything before I deactivate all the stuff at least for tomorrow after the live stream. I can essentially put together everything that I need to put together and just make sure I have what I need for tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be working on this a lot. So yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. when I'm at Jersey City, New Jersey. Oh. Okay, so it's a little past 10. It's almost 10:10 actually on February 1st. And I got my stuff together. I literally set up my alarm for 10 o'clock, and my dad calls me at like 9:30. He's like, hey, when is the pop-up again? Because he's the one that's driving me over there because I don't have a car yet. And I was like, it starts at 12, but I have to be there by 11:30 to start setting up. And he was like, okay, so if you leave at 10:30, I think we should be good. And mind you, it was like 20-30 minute drive from here, depending on traffic. I think we could get there by like maybe 11:15, 11:20, if it gets too bad. And yeah, I have everything that I could have made in my suitcase. I was only able to make 2 of the 4 teddy bears that was in the bag of stuff that needed to get sewn together. The other 2, which was a sunflower golden yellow teddy bear and a charcoal gray one, those weren't made, which I'm not mad about, as long as I had like a few with me, which is 1 charcoal teddy bear and the 2 sunflower gold ones. I was okay with it. I you know, like I don't get too worried because like depending on like, because January's are always like the slow months of the year for me, so I'm not too mad about it, right? Mind you, normally like last year's January sales was like probably about 50-60 bucks, and like this year's January sales kind of pretty much exceeded that by at least 3 times that, which is crazy. I was not expecting that on a slow month, but I still had enough stuff left over for this event, so it's like I get to go. And then I also have to like deactivate the stuff that are linked to my TikTok shop. I forgot to do that. I do that on my phone. But yeah, there's like seeing that much of an increase in like sales because I opened up a TikTok shop. Finally, it's kind of crazy. So I don't know what's gonna happen for this month, February. I thought it was still January. I don't know why he said that, but because now it's February, I don't know how much better it's gonna get. But we'll see. I mean, like, I still didn't get anything prepped for the February 6th relaunch. Or like stock relaunch or stock launch or restock launch. But hopefully once I get home, I can worry about that tonight. So yeah. But yeah, there's a lot that I still have to do. And luckily I'm bringing my laptop with me so I can actually do homework there. I think the battery on my laptop isn't fully charged, so I'm hoping that they at least have a place where I could charge my laptop. Otherwise I might have to use my phone a lot to read a lot of the assignments that I have that are due, all the reading assignments that are due this week. While it's like a slow period of time, but I like I said, it depends on how things go, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. But for now, I'm bringing my laptop with me, a couple bottles of water, because I'm gonna be there for like 8 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah. Okay, so it's officially midnight. So I got home like around like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening, and the whole reason as to why I didn't get the chance to actually film anything at this pop-up event is mainly because I wasn't sure if they were okay with me filming any part of it. Now, there's a lot of cases where, like, and stuff like this, if you're at, like, a private event and it's, like, just a simple pop up at somebody's business, I always get very worried and very, like, anxious about, like, asking them if it's okay for me to film any part of the pop up that I'm doing, where it's, like, just me, myself, and I. Luckily, I've done pop ups in the past where certain businesses and like they didn't really care much about me doing it, but because this is my first time doing this event and this pop up at this place, which is a bubble tea shop in Jersey City, New Jersey, I didn't know how comfortable the business owners were with me filming the pop up like inside their bubble tea shop, and it it's like I don't know how they would feel about it. Like, I don't know. I was unsure how I felt about filming in their like in their place. The for this vlog, so I didn't do it. While I was there though, I did get a hot white peach oolong tea without any, like of the tapioca balls and regular sugar, just because I wasn't sure how unsweet it was, and I actually rather liked it. I really did like it. It was like I could taste more of the peach than I did the oolong tea, and mind you, I've tried milky oolong, regular oolong, and I've known that oolong tea has been one of those types of teas where if you pair it up with um, any type of flavor, like you'll taste more of the flavor than you do the actual oolong. If you try regular oolong, I think it would be more sweet. You could taste the more of the sugar than you do the actual oolong, but at least you'll taste the oolong more than you do if you were to try a flavored one. Like, I've only ever tried milky oolong outside of the white peach one, and I've tasted like the milk flavoring actually was like more pronounced in the oolong than the oolong was, or the oolong part of the tea was, and then versus the white peach oolong tea that they had, I tasted more of the white peach, which I really liked. I really liked. Then you did like of the oolong tea. So if you ever try out Little bubble tea, I'll put their link in the description of their business. Hopefully, either that or their Instagram. One of the two, probably both. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Got to make sure I remember. If you guys want their link to either their website or their Instagram, I'll try to make sure to put it in the description down below. They do have two branches in Jersey City. I went to the one on Sip Avenue by Hudson County Community College, and then they also have one in Staten Island as well. And the owners are a lovely couple. They actually speak Cantonese, which was very interesting. When I heard them speak Cantonese, I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that." And mind you, I like learning and hearing different languages being used. So it was really cool to actually hear that they speak a language outside of English, and seeing that they do their best to kind of run this business as best they can. And they already have three branches. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, but yeah, my next thing that I'm doing is going to be happening in Montclair State University. So if you guys ever see me there at the Creators Marketplace, I'll be there on February 18th. So how the funding for Shore Leave to go again back there again this year, I wasn't able to make it. So obviously I'm not going to be doing Shore Leave again this year for a second straight year, but hopefully next year I will be able to have the funding to actually go, because I did pretty well when I was there. I really want to go. I really wanted to go again this year, but because funding kind of just sucked, and I already have plans to go to a different like convention in Missouri, and that'll be my one out of state, like out of the New Jersey, New York area convention that I'm going to be doing in, I believe it's in late May. Um, I'm just like, you know what? It's fine if I just do the one that's going to be happening in Springfield, Missouri. And, and then whatever I do either before or after Missouri, that'll be the stuff that I'm going to be going to and be doing throughout the next, I would say next couple months. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. While I, let you guys know, like, of all the, like, events that I have, which is going to be two other events, I'm not really sure what else I'm going to be doing after late May with Tremendicon that's going to be happening in Missouri. There's going to be normally I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday, which has been, like, vlogs so far that I've been doing really good on for I think like about a month now. On February 11th, instead of having like a weekend vlog posted on that day, I'm gonna try to post up a replacement video or a replacement vlog for that day, because I do know that I will have something to do that weekend that I can't really make a vlog on per se. Well, we'll see how things go, because it might be a 50-50 chance I might not be able to film like a whole day that day, and I might end up having to do a separate video on the 11th instead of a vlog. But we'll see how things go. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your weekend or week that's going to be coming up. By the time you guys are watching this video, it's probably going to be weekend. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye.